The triple play bundle in Black Ops 3 was previously like a unicorn. It showed up every once in a blue moon. It was something that was only there for a very short period of time and everybody wanted to see. But with that said, as it being something that was so exclusive, so just random, and wasn't there a lot of the times, it's weird to think about now we have had 2 triple play bundles available not only for purchase, but also for contracts in the last 2 months. So with that said, what does this then mean for the future of Black Ops 3, the very short-lived future potentially at that if it does in fact stop support with the launch of World War II, with now August, September, and October, full months now that we have to be able to play? Will we be seeing more of these, and if so, what could this mean then for not only the rest of the contracts, but maybe more triple plays? So this video is basically just serving as a discussion. It's not anything in which I think 100% I have so much support behind this and evidence that we could say, but more so just a discussion to gauge your opinions, your feedback, and see what you think of the idea if it's possible that it will be coming. Because once again, the triple play previously was something that never really came around, but now with 2 in the last 2 months, it's interesting to think about. Simply because when you actually take a look at it, Black Ops 3 has lasted 2 years now almost at this point, and it's something that once World War II gets on its feet, Black Ops 3 is probably going to fade away as with every previous Call of Duty, and it's not going to get as much support simply because Treyarch's next game is after that, and they'll be finalizing everything there, prepping for their next title. But what this then means also with the fact that it's now coming to an end is that the time in which Activision and Treyarch have had to sell supply drops, these weapons and all that kind of stuff to boost sales, it's coming to an end. And to me, what I think here with this, the ability to see 2 triple plays in 2 months, whereas they were completely just randomly scattered across that year and a half previously, I think this might be a sign that they're giving back a little bit more to the community. This is something that they're giving more options and more opportunities to get DLC weapons in a guaranteed fashion, though it may not be the ones you necessarily want. It is something where that opportunity is arising once more, and maybe twice more perhaps in that time since Black Ops 3 is winding down. So while it is something where previously the whole marketing strategy was to put these DLC weapons behind the paywall of either in-game currency or COD points, which is real transferable money, because it's no longer going to be needed as such in Black Ops 3's longevity since that's coming to a close, I feel like this might be one of those cases where they're like, well, a lot of them may not have their DLC weapons that they really want. Let's give them a couple more chances over the next couple of months. Now, another thing that could be complete coincidence and have no significance whatsoever on the situation at all is the fact if you take a look at the contract screen and menu overall, there is now a 3rd row active in terms of empty space. Now, we've seen this previously, it's been filled up in the first 2 rows, all that kind of stuff, and as such, it may very well be nothing, but it may very well be the significance that we'll be seeing 2 more coming at some point in time. Whether or not they're triple plays or they're a different contract overall, who knows, but it's also something that we saw that within the zombies menu and the map layout there within it as well too. Everybody really started the DLC 5 speculation because there was empty space underneath each thumbnail for those maps as well. So with that said, if it does follow that same coincidence or if it's planned as such, I guess we don't necessarily know until it happens, but that's something also to kind of throw out there, maybe just food for thought, but of course may not be anything at all. Again, that wouldn't be my starting argument for this kind of stuff if I was to present any information or any proof of that, but right now there's not really any more than just so maybe the idea that we could see more coming, simply because that marketing term is starting to roll towards an end. And as such, once again, seeing 2 in 2 months is something we'd never seen previously in Black Ops 3, and might be some topic of discussion and something that could have some significance, but we don't know of for sure. But that said, once again, kind of coming back full circle to the idea there that we may end up seeing more. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. What do you guys think here of this? Do you think it's something we'll be seeing more triple plays, another triple play, and maybe a community contract for camos, that kind of stuff? Because there are still camos out there that we don't have, or if it's an individual contract, whatever it may be, feel free to let me know down there in the comment section down below which you guys think, or it might be over. It could be something you completely agree that we are completely done with contracts and this was the very last one, but let me know down there in the comment section down below, whatever it may be. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course if you guys are new to the channel as well, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Black Ops 3, both multiplayer and zombies. World War II, the beta is coming up very soon, so stick it right here up on the channel if you guys are interested in that. Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff, we got you covered here up on the channel. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, Twitter. That is the best place to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But all that said, now the way, hope you guys on a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.